Right, so we'll be introduced to Garrett Forrester, and starting off as Garrett Forrester. Telltale story by Andrew Grant, blah blah blah, directed by. Alright. Guess he made it back on foot. Use WSD to move and the mouse to look around. I guess I would have survived anyway if I didn't do anything in the intro. Hi Piggy. We are in our blood.
Blood. Fresh.
As the player controls these characters, they become like hyper intelligent. Oh, okay. Is that from you? As a pig farmer, the pigs are our natural resources, so they shouldn't be wandering around. What happened? Okay, that's like a giant great sword. Okay, I've been playing a bit too much Dark Souls 2 recently, and so reason why I'm so interested in the weaponry. And that's the reason why I haven't posted as regularly as I have been for the last few days. But hopefully with
Lord
this...
Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Oh, he's gonna slaughter all our pigs.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Oh, good reflexes.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Alright.
Aye. You'll have it.
We'll distract him.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Right. Something better they can use.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I guess we need the axe now. Oh crap.
Mercy. Please. I beg of you.
You just tried to kill me, idiot.
They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders. No, please.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Okay, doesn't seem to have a leg injury anymore.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
And he dies immediately after that. That's a bit sad.
I'll kill the men who did this.
So like the Starks have the Lannisters as their enemies. We have us, the Forresters. We have the Freys, the Boltons as our enemies.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Okay, the sister, I guess, survived
Two
as well.
Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
Oh, she died.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Seriously? Maggots prevent infection? Ew. Where's my mouse cursor? Ew. How do maggots prevent infection?
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
If they're clean
The
maggots,
houses and ours
maybe?
have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord
Or they eat the
Forrester was
dead
a good man.
flesh.
And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this
Okay.
for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord
Sutured
Forrester
maggots
saved
into
your
the
life.
wound?
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
Roderick was already dead,
Not
though.
that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Well, I managed to walk all the way to the castle. Okay.
Go on.
Not too
Don't
bad.
stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
I guess that's true. You dare to look at the chair. Come on. It's a fine chair. Gets the North Grove or something like that.
The Ironwood Grove.
Ironwood is a rare resource according to the intro of the game. And this is the Forrester family tree. Roderick, he's dead. Roderick Forrester.
He was our best warrior by far.
Lord Forrester,
Lord
he's
Forrester.
dead.
It was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Gregor Forrester.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son.
Lady Forrester,
Lady
let's
Forrester.
get her name.
She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
I guess the aunt or something like that.
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Mira Forrester, alright, so she's alive. Talia and Ethan.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Brother and sister, I guess. Asher, who's he?
Asher. Exiled to Westeros, unfortunately.
Learn more about the Forresters on the menus. Codex page, okay.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Tingrin. Look, I'll show you.
Of course you'll be wincing. There's an entire wound. It's a bucket. Oh, maggots.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
But seriously, maggots? Healing herbs, okay. You'll never know when you need extra stuff. Herbs and bandages.
This might help.
Of course, if I know how to use them, that's a totally different thing. So we have items, bandages,
I may be mistaken.
poultice,
You do seem able
and a
to put
sword,
weight on it.
okay.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you, why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Very succinct.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
White Ethan, of course.
That makes sense. That's what we inferred.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them. Especially now with the Boltons in power. And proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left. Just as they've done before.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Okay.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Ah, she's so sweet little
Off
thing,
to
isn't
bed
she?
now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
Unfortunately, he was stabbed in the
This has
leg,
been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children.
and a horse fell on
But
him.
I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time.
Is that Ethan?
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
No.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong!
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best.
That settles it then.
Okay, so this...
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
This was an introduction of why... of Garrett Forrester, and now he's going to the wall.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will.
The lake is getting worse.
I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and...
Van
I at
being
Roderick's
Vanguard.
side,
It was well-deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
How things quickly change.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
I guess the North Grove is north of the wall. Okay. More secrets to keep.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
And
Remember,
I guess that's the
you
Forrester
represent
saying.
House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll be strong.
I know you will.
Garrett, wait!
Talia! That's a very stiff necklace.
Be safe.
We have a bedroll. I don't see the food that he was saying he would pack the food. Okay, we're gonna starve to death on the way to the wall. At least we're pretty close north.
Ethan? Ethan!
Ethan Forrester, Lord of House Forrester. Okay, so we get to be Ethan as well, I guess.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
Hide
He
and
was
seek
worried you were
in a
gone.
forest?
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
So does Ethan
Who
know
said they're worried about me?
Well,
everything that's
Sir Royland,
transpired
for
at
one,
this point?
He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Well, if it
Do you remember
puts
when we were
ideas
younger?
in his head,
We all
then
used to play here. You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
train them up properly.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you.
I don't know why
I like
the other
you the
one
way you
got
are.
exiled across the narrow seas, though.
I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
I have no idea why the maesters are like so impartial. If they're
What's
all
the
trained
matter?
at like a
Lord
central
Whitehill has
facility.
arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
I might remind you, Sir Royland, I'm the new Lord of House Forrester, not you.
Of course, my lord.
It's okay. You should go. It's what must be done.
Fine, let's be done with it.
Royland. Okay, don't know whether we need to defend ourselves against him.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there you said you were the Lord. Now prove it.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye! And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Forresters.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
He's trying to provoke us.
Lord
oh, no.
Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
Right,
I
so
mean,
Lord,
no disrespect
regardless
to
of
you,
what
my lady,
options,
considering your losses and all. But
what
this
decisions are made in the
is
house,
not over.
everything
It's over
does
when
actually
my son
falls
says it
on
is.
the head of the Lord.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
These ravens are well trained.